Project-based learning is being able to work with teachers and interpreting their curriculum, their content, their standards, and creating a living, breathing storyline to bring to life what they normally teach.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
You guys will be running your own escape room.
They had to create documentaries that resonated with local viewers, and that's what you're about to see.
Typically, when a project launches, the first day, it's called an entry event, and that's a big bang to get the kids excited. It introduces them to what the adventure is.
Your team will be tasked with designing a playground on a square lot measuring 80 feet by 80 feet. We have a budget of $75,000 that you and your team will work with.
Sometimes we go on a trip, sometimes somebody will come here and visit. Her name is Mrs. Wiesner. Can you say hi to her?
Hi.
I'm told that you want to know how somebody with disabilities functions on a day-to-day basis.
Think about your project, think about what we're making, and think about what Mrs. Wieser said.
Cross your arms like this. Your hands, no.
We would do what's called culture building. I'm doing a lot of team building, a lot of 21st century skills, a lot of conflict resolution. I'm introducing what their roles are within the groups. Maddie, you are a project manager, so you are in a leadership position. Meetings with you and the others will be just check-ins. I'll ask, how's it really going? Is everybody pulling their own weight? The community component to project-based learning is one of my favorite parts because it brings to life the story.
I thought it was really important, especially getting kids to sort of get engaged in filmmaking, seeing the smile on their face so they could see their hard work up on a huge screen like this. It was really wonderful to be able to do it.
We did a lot of editing. We cut some things. We have to put in some music.
Way to go. Round of applause for our filmmakers and producers.
The kids can see in person what they're learning, how it can manifest.
Boston Massacre all started at 9 p.m. on King Street.
Project-based learning has brought the real world into the classroom. It's built connections with outside members like the mayor, historians, local officials. It's allowed students the opportunity to engage in the curriculum in a way they've never had before.
I saw a man take a chunk of wood out of his coat and throw it at Montgomery.
Thank you.
It's the authentic learning, and it's the real life outcomes that are attached to that learning that makes everything so much more relevant for kids.
Matthew Kilroy has been found innocent of the charge of murder.
They worked hard and learned a lot about the American history, but also about our system of jurisprudence.
The case that you have presented to the judge and the jury, that is something so unique, you will never forget it. The potential there for us to be involved within the school district and bringing the children in the district together to build one strong district and one strong community.
On Adventures is an escape room company that has asked us to create an escape room that incorporates chemistry.
Our overall goal is to mix problem solving and chemistry so that we leave our players with an educational experience.
You said the budget was $822. Did that include the locks, or it included the locks? Mr. Nunziata contacted us, and their ultimate goal was to have something to present at the STEAM Expo, which is amazing.
It's definitely rare and something I've never seen before.
There's so much more enhancement in their learning just because they understand the application and the purpose behind it.
I was always a traditional learner. I always used to learn through lectures, but from a truly honest perspective, I loved the experience. I got to know people that I didn't really know much more and became better friends, and we actually came up with something better than I could have ever worked on alone. We hope to achieve an escape room like no other.
The room actually getting built. Escape from Chernobyl.
Back in the day when we used to walk by classrooms and see kids moving around and not sitting and staring at the teacher, we used to think that there was no learning going on. Education has changed so much that you guys, now you're self-directed and you get to have fun. And this is what we want to see in our school, and we want to see this across education everywhere.
I fell in love with it. I thought it was incredible and very meaningful, and I thought it was everything about education that I wanted to get from it. We're creating adventures. The kids understand the purpose and the application of why they're learning what they're learning.